Stark is a character from Frieren, the adventure anime which I recently have watched, and I feel too much relatable to the character of Stark. So I wanted to create a video about him, talking about him. Mr. Stark is a character who have a power and potential way beyond than we can imagine, and he literally took a dragon alone in 30 seconds. Well, how this character is relatable? Are you powerful enough to take a dragon in 30 seconds? Or heck, even help a stranger because you were passing by their village? No, of course not. Then why character of Stark feel like it is me? Now, well, I haven't read the manga and this all talking has been done based on the first season of the anime. This video contains some spoilers of this show. Well, some minors, but spoiler is spoiler. The anime that I'm talking about is a Frieren. This anime is about a elven mage adventure to meet her dead friend who was Hero. Whose soul is right now in heaven, and according to this soul, the heaven is a place in earth where all souls are kept for eternity and people or mages, strong mages can meet them. But today we are not talking about the anime. Instead, I am talking about the character that was picked up by Frieren and her apprentice. Her apprentice is also a mage, which is called Fern, if you wanted to know. As both of them were mages, so they wanted someone who can handle a front line like a warrior. Now, the introduction that built to the character was something awesome. I don't deny the introduction really made me feel like we are getting some Sasuke type character. But nah, that wasn't the case. Instead, we got something unique that even though he didn't live up to the expectation that was set by the introduction and everything, but he still given something awesome. The first glimpse of this we got that he came to the village when dragon attacked the village and he defended it by just standing in between the village and the dragon. But when we learn from the perspective of the warrior, this wasn't the case. The actual thing happened was he was so scared to fight dragon that he was just freeze in a place after seeing the dragon. After learning about the perspective from Stark, Fern has given up. The idea of taking him as a party member was already been abandoned by the Fern, but not Frieren, because Frieren knew who had trained him, the master. The master of Stark was Hyzen, who was a party member of Frieren when they were on an adventure of defeating a demon king. And after meeting Stark, Frieren noticed that Stark is more way similar to Hyzen. So she knew that she can believe in him, but Stark didn't believe in himself. They decided that to progress forward, they need to kill dragon. Stark brag about how he attained a mark in his head by fighting a shadow dragon, and then at the point where there was no villager, he admit how he was so scared after seeing the dragon that he ended up doing actually nothing and standing there. Then we end up in weird theory. Then why did dragon never attack the village for another 2 years? Well, that was answered by the Frieren itself when they again try to fight the dragon, which I am going to discuss later. Till now, I already figured out one thing, that this Mr. Stark character is scared like us before taking a harder issue, before tackling a harder problem. Not because he is under power, but he don't know how much his potential is. Not because he don't want to know. Instead, from the very childhood, he was constantly reminded that he is no good and he just waste of the breath to be exist in the world. I don't know, something like that. That's how he is not able to see how much potential he have. Later that night, a sound was coming from the place where Stark was sitting. Fern decided to actually visit him for once to check what happening. As the Frieren and Fern decided that they have to do this alone, but then he come back and said he is ready to face the dragon. Well, the plan that they were come up with was to hold the dragon for just 30 seconds. In that time, Frieren will going to cook something and end the fight. Bro casually pulled the 30-second knockout on the dragon. Yes, he didn't even realize that he just killed the dragon alone. Because before the fight he was trembling. He might have backed out, but if he hadn't promised to someone. So to keep his promise, remember the part where I mentioned that dragon didn't attack the village after he was faced with Stark for around 2 years. Why? Well, Frieren answered this in this scene because dragon can instinctively can in can sense the danger, and dragon sense the danger coming from a Stark aura, or you can say, or personality, that he dragon was so scared of seeing the Stark being standing there, and no instinctively knowing the potential that Stark have. So that's why he never attacked the village itself again. But when they have invaded his territory, dragon have to fight, and he that's where Stark pulled a 30-second knockout on the dragon. So yes, the character actually, yeah, that's how much I could have written about the character. There are so much to talk about this character, but I wanted to keep the video short and just wanted to get it out of my brain and to the to you guys, so you guys can also you know, when second season get released, you guys also can connect the dots, even though if you are going to watch this video.